As you can see here, we are trying to work the electrical system in our new HT prod office, and hopefully we don't die.
So Renovation is now connecting the lights that we have to this switch.
What are you gonna do here?
See if we die or blow up all 9 lights.
Yeah, really wants to risk all 9 lights right now.
Oh, it's like traveling through the floor or something.
Ooh.
That blew the fuse. So okay, that works. Now we gotta untie this wire, wrap this wire around the switch, and then wrap this wire onto that switch as well.
This is some serious electrical work. Sir, can you hurry up? My hands are hurting.
That's why he needs to hurry up?
Yeah, my hands are hurting.
Can you hurry up so I can get my popsicles?
Yo, they probably melted again.
Yeah, Adi, you need to wait a bit.
Shut up.
Those popsicles are disgusting.
To you.
To you.
And you can have wrong opinions.
I connect the light wires into this, it turns on.
Hey, the fuse is overloaded.
Yeah.
It turns on, but without blowing a fuse.
Yes.
So
That means the switch is the bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, which one's power, which one's ground? Dang!
Connected, if you get shocked, that has power.
Put your tongue on it.
Okay, Adi, show them what not to do. Honey, you're blocking the light.
That's what you don't do.
So, basically we have 2 theories going around. This guy is trying to figure out why this light switch is not working. Me and Roshan think it's the actual switch because he connected to that and it worked, but when he connects it to this, it doesn't work. So, I came up with the alternative theory. Now, why don't we just extend it, and there's a switch over there, or like a outlet over there, so we're just gonna wire it. And okay, Adi is determined. He is not giving up. He is determined to find out why that switch isn't switching. We got plan A over here, so yeah, now he's gonna connect that back over there so we could connect it to the outlet. Alright, so basically we found out that the switch is actually not the problem because we tried it on that side and it worked.
Which is what I said.
But that's besides the point, it's still not working.
We want to figure out, now that we indulge ourselves in the problem, we want to solve the problem.
So anybody, can anybody tell us why that when we connect it directly it works, when we connect it to the switch it blows the fuse?
Haridharma was not right, folks. When I switch the switch down, the light turns on. The problem is when I switch the switch up, the light also turns on. How the fuck does that work? Oh, tension. What am I doing wrong? This red wire has to definitely go to that light bulb. Now,
Where was the red wire before?
red wire before was already connected to the switch. So on the switch, when we open up the switch, there's no. There's only 2.
Okay.
One black wire, which I assume is ground, and one red wire, which I assume is power.
And
power going
to the light bulb.
Power to the light bulb. But now my question is how is the switch getting power? Because there's only 2 connections. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting lost. Because the source power is tied off on its own.
How do switches work? Bro, I never went to physics class and like...
Okay, switches work, there's 3 wires. There's usually 3 wires connected to a switch. There's power, which powers the switch, ground, which grounds the switch, and then the wire going to the fixture.
Power.
So the light has to connect back, if that's going to the light, that light has to come back to a power source.
Yes, which is automatically connected to the switch. So the light just goes to the switch and back, right? So
So you're saying this red wire brings it back and forth?
The red wire is connected to the aperture, or the fixture. Sorry, why I keep saying aperture is crazy. Fixture, it's connected to the light bulb.
So it's going back and forth on that?
Yeah.
So then shouldn't this come back and forth on that same thing?
That's why I'm trying to figure out what this red wire does, but...
Wait.
Which wire? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's what I did. I connected this, I took the red wire out, and I connected that.
To the same thing?
To the same thing. Doesn't work. I don't get that. I don't get why.
Like, wow, I'm the one who told you to put it there.
This guy turned and looked at you like...
Yeah, he like...
Wow, I saw him. What the... Brilliant.
I'm turning and looking so I can sleep. Turn off all the lights, put this back together and then sleep.
Wait.
Why is he yelling at us like we're forcing him to not sleep? Go sleep, bro.
So, basically, our biggest problem right now is this switch is not like the lights are working when it's connected directly, but not on the switch. And then when this guy pulled up a image
Schematic.
of the like a image of the light thing, there's 3 prongs, but this one only has 2, which makes me think that this combines 2 of them together.
Oh my god.
If we check on the inside over here, the one that's connected over there is connected to a light bulb. And then we come back to this light because we were trying to figure it out because we got it working here. We got it working on this switch.
Can you blur this out?
Like, essentially because we connected this switch, we believe it's connected to the red thing and the red thing
That's
splits over there. And because it splits over there, you're not even looking at it.
Oh, sorry.
My guy, why is this?
Because the red thing splits over there into 2, we were able to connect these lights. So, come back, follow me. So we have this red thing over here. We need to find out where it splits. I believe it's the thermostat because that's the only power thing that's over there, and we haven't used the thermostat ever. So
Can someone pull up the clip where I suggested, hey, let's figure out what that red wire goes to, and no one's like, it doesn't connect to anything.
but again, the switch would have been easier fix.
The
The switch literally would have been easier fix. You're wasting 2 hours of our life.
Who do I sound like? Smart guy.
What can we do, Harry?
So for context, I figured out how to fix these lights.
No,
Okay.
You're supposed to punch me out of the way.
So I basically Adi explained how that other light worked. I kind of misinterpreted because I don't know much about this, but I essentially thought that it went power, switch, light, and then back to the switch. But he told me that was wrong, and it goes straight to ground.
It goes in a
so
circle.
I'm like, why don't we just reverse the function over here? Why don't we use this as a grounding tool? So this is ground. This is a power, so we're gonna connect the light to the power. It's gonna come to the switch, and the switch is gonna basically connect it, like disconnect. Like
Practically what he's explaining is practically what he's explaining is this is power wire. We're gonna directly connect the power wire to the source of apartment electricity, and then we're gonna ground the wire to the switch, and then the other ground wire will go to the switch, and then it'll be a perfect circuit. Theoretically, it should have worked. And I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but it's okay. Haridharma did it. Haridharma saves the day, okay? All right, do it. Put it together.
Wait. Watch it not work.
yeah, it just worked over there. We got it working.
On, off.
Yeah, we got it working.
See, we have OCD over here. I'm just trying to get by, I'm trying to figure this shit out, but
OCD problem.
OCD, D, mate editai.
So, update, we actually found out what that extra wire that these guys were complaining about. They're like, yo, where's the power going? Where's the power going? Turns out it's going into like this outlet. So we don't have power. We don't have power in the lamp or my thing. And we found out because my laptop wasn't getting charged. You know what? I'm done with physics. I don't care. It's working. It's working. Okay, look, my laptop's charging. The lights are on. Do we need the scientific explanation?
I mean, we gotta put the curtains.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Today we have Anu Sradiswaran of K2B Dance Studios and co-captain of OT Titans.
It's okay.
Hanging up the curtains of HD Coast Squad HQ. Parngal, evlo odivaga.
Wait, turn around. No, turn around.
Curtains
Look at the shirt.
Ellam tadavi, ellam potu